I, un,
Jeez.
I couldn't even like I didn't know what to think. I was watching this with other Duke fans, and we were just like stunned at the end of this.
I mean, yeah, the whole game was just, I mean, a ride. I mean, you're just the level of play was just at the top the entire game, and then it accelerated at the end, like the pressure, the intensity, like everything on the line. I mean, yeah, like I was watching with a group of fans too, and it was just like, I mean, the amount of investment and like the way the game like was building and stuff is, I mean, it was just insane. It created like one of these like crazy moments, that you kind of only get in like, in March. Well, except we've had it twice because we got it against Wake Forest too.
Yeah,
But oh my God, yeah, talk about the the rim as the MVP. I mean, I almost want to like, zoom in on that again, and you look at the other players, and RJ's just there blowing at it like as hard as he can or something. I mean,
we can
it's
we
like
can we can zoom in on that. We can do that, and it's gonna be right here. So, I mean, this thing hits every. Here it is. This thing hits every part of the rim. Aubrey Dawkins, who has 32 points in this game, literally the guy could not miss. We're gonna get to that because he put on an incredible performance. Gets the tip in, and it's on the inside of the
it's on the
rim.
inside. Like, can we get some like engineers on this to be like at this, like you don't have the win probability, like at the point, what is the probability this ball drops in on a given, like if you if you tipped it the same way 10 times, like I mean half of that ball has to be hit in the cylinder right now. And
There's
it
no
just
way.
has
What?
enough momentum to roll over, just enough contact. It must have like hit like in between like the black lines, just enough to get a grip around it to keep rolling the other way. I mean, it's unbelievable.
This is this. You can't make this stuff up. I mean it just and then it just at this point it just rolls off like I, I it's stunning. I don't even know what this. I'm speechless. For the guy that just ran the highlights, I'm speechless. I mean, say divine intervention. There's like the
You know, I
basketball gods here.
I have a coworker who went to UCF, and I talked to her today, and you know, we were talking about it. It's like I almost believe that all the fans across almost had the same reaction to it, because even like a Duke fan is just like, you're like, oh, and then you just drop and you're just like in shock, and everyone's just like, I mean, I was literally like kneeling on the floor in front of my TV. It was really bad. But it's just
I
like
was
you almost
on
like
the floor.
you're almost like not even sure you won, and then it actually hits you like, oh wait, that was like that was amazing.
Yeah.
But like the
Is
other fans like,
Pan
oh my God, I can't believe that it didn't go in.
if Panda's in
It's just like,
chat, I was watching with Panda, and he could
mhm.
tell you I was on like it was like the living room, and then there was like the kitchen, and I was hiding behind the kitchen counter.
Yeah,
Just like what?
totally normal, same things to do, obviously.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, yeah. Anyway, okay. Because the game itself was tremendous.
Yeah.
And we wanted to do something rather special. We'll analyze this game. We'll break it down a little bit. We wanted to do something a little special here because this is a Duke. This is a Duke bias stream. This is a Duke bias show, obviously. And normally we would not talk about the performance of the other team or one of their players. However, after if you didn't if you watched the game yesterday, you understand that like UCF played their hearts out, and we got lucky at the end, and they got unlucky. And Aubrey Dawkins, the coach's Johnny's son, put up 32 points in this game. Zion Williamson put up 32 points in this game. The stars were out, and both of them showed up. So, a little breaking from form. We're going to run the Aubrey Dawkins highlights, and then we'll run Zion because, Duke is a brotherhood, and mad respect to these guys from UCF because they played one hell of a game.
Hmm. Yeah, he was just hitting great shots. I mean, he has a quick release, and the way he shoots. I mean, the way he shoots it, he can shoot it from well behind the arc. I mean, he just has a great release. And he was fearless. It didn't matter who was guarding him.
Over Trey
Um,
Jones. Over Trey Jones again. I
and
mean, he's
and
their
that's
best
also him getting
defender.
that's also him getting open with guys guarding. I mean, he creates a lot of space, has a great fade. I mean, fadeaway with the leg out. I mean, it just creates a lot of separation. And then on top of that, he's catching alley oops. Well, oh, thank God he missed one, but like,
Yeah,
I mean, just constant throughout the game.
in the middle of the
Every
paint,
time we tried to surge, he got them right back in it.
he got them right back. I mean, the kid could not miss. It was impressive. It was impressive stuff. Um, so shout outs to them. And then Zion put on one hell of a show,
Yeah,
inside,
he actually
outside.
I think he had a very interesting challenge, obviously, to take on with Taco Fall. I mean, but I think he adjusted to it well and handled it well. Choosing when to go in and into the and take it into the paint. Which is typically where he gets most of his points. I mean, he had a decent, like, I mean, what, two or three, was it three threes in this game?
Yep,
Stepping out and nailing him down, daring
three
like
for
Taco
seven.
Fall yeah, daring him to come out there. I mean, he doesn't even normally shoot that many. So I think he adjusted like as good as he could. The couple times he got blocked, I mean, like, yeah, that's tough. Taco's 7'6", he doesn't have to jump. Like, even Zion Williamson could jump out of the gym, he still has to leave his feet. And once you're in the air, you can only go a certain place. Where as Taco doesn't have to leave the ground, he can still adjust as you're in the air and knows he can focus on where you're going with the ball. So, I mean, it's fine that he got stuff that's going to happen, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, RJ Barrett, with the final sort of heads up play. That this play though is the key because that actually fouls Taco out of the game,
mm-hmm.
and as a result, Taco is not there on the free throw on the line to
Mm-hmm.
actually be able to interrupt and get the rebound off of Zion's miss.
Right.
And so the rebound falls to RJ, who's able to just put it back. And he had a great quote at the end of the game. He said something to the effect of, I've watched March Madness all my life, and I see people like get the free throws and tip them back in, and I thought like that's what I was gonna go do.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's sort of funny how that works out. But Sweet Potato in chat, give UFC, UCF Carolina spot in the Sweet 16. I agree. Or at least give them Oregon's spot at this point. They're being the only other double-digit seed in there.
Yeah.